Here we go, here we go.
Ha. Sports Plus Life.
Sports Plus Life.
Post-game show.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go,
Yeah,
let's go.
everybody wanna get in the game. Big skin, 100-yard touchdown when I'm throwing that flame. It's the most special time of the year. Get the chips and the dip with a buzz, then you're hearing the cheers. It's your boy Bray Vaughn repping Mile High Magic with Sean and Keith here with the Philadelphia Savage. Eagles when they're kicking your door. Big C with them Tampa Bay Bucks like they seen this before. And we all got that title drive. Can't forget A Boogie pulling hard for that 305. Debate and conversate, all worth it. Tony with the knowledge, but a Cowboys fan. Nobody's perfect. From week 1 all the way to the Super Bowl. Buckle up, Sports Plus Life post-game show. Week 1 all the way to the Super Bowl. Buckle up, Sports Plus Life post-game show. Get it. Sports Plus Life. Sports Plus Life. Sports Plus Life post-game show. Sports Plus Life. Sports Plus Life. Sports Plus Life post-game show.
And now, it's time for the show to start. Enjoy yourself. We here. It's the post-game show.
Y'all know what it is. What's up? What's really good? I already got, I got comments on the chat before I even was able to even say something. I got a comment saying, we 4-0. Can we get some love this week? That came from my cousin
Minnesota?
from Minnesota. My cousin from Minnesota. Yeah. What up, Sean?
What's up? You lucky I'm even here. Them fuck ass Eagles.
What'd you say?
Say you lucky I'm even here with these fuck ass Eagles. I'm sorry, little bastards.
Hey, look. First of all, I couldn't even wasn't even able to give the proper introduction. Yo, what's up? What's really good? And all that other bullshit. Shout out to Tough Sports. Shout out Heather's Crab Haven, my sis from another miss. Did y'all see my Denver Broncos?
Y'all did y'all thing?
No, our offense sucks. My defense did their thing.
I mean, it was a defensive game. It was a low-scoring game. I mean, shit, nobody expected y'all to win. Nigga, you won, nigga.
I'll take it, because I damn sure didn't pick us to win. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll motherfucking take it. But anyway, outside of the Eagles, we'll get into that in a minute. What up, bro? What's going on with you, bro?
Ain't shit, man. You know, same old, same.
Same old. I'm expecting more company as we go along, but hey man, happy, yo. I'm never more happier than when I have my bro on the show with me. And yes, WT, we won by 1 point, but you know what? I'll take it. Y'all won by 2 points. Y'all was at 1 point up by 28 points. What happened? This is why I'm not going to take the Vikings seriously. I'm not going to take the Vikings seriously because when you up 28-0, you're not supposed to win 31-29. You're not supposed to do that. That's not supposed to happen. That was like that Georgia-Alabama game yesterday. You know what I'm saying? When you up big, you're not supposed to win by the skin of your teeth, bro. But 4-0 is 4-0. I see silver and black with a dub. Let's go. Yeah, fuck the Raiders. No.
Must be Santiago.
Yeah. I picked Cleveland to win, but you know what? Deshaun Watson is trash, bro. He trash.
Bruh, that nigga there, bruh.
That nigga garbage, bro.
I can't even say I'm glad we ain't getting him because Jalen Hurts playing just like his bitch ass.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Deshaun Watson about to have just as many charges as Diddy, because Cleveland is gonna dig up some charges just so they can get some money.
They stuck with that man. I know Baker laughing at their ass.
I would be laughing too, because I guarantee you they're a better team if Baker Mayfield is their quarterback right now.
You talking about Baker Montana? That was the fuck he was looking like today.
Tampa Baker.
Yeah, that motherfucker was out there destroying, just dissecting our defense.
Bro, you know why Baker played so well?
Why is that?
Because he saw who was calling the motherfucking game.
Oh, Tom Brady. And he was taking shots in the booth too. Brady was taking shots about their team. When they were talking at the beginning of the game. That shit was hilarious, bro.
Yeah, that's why. That's why Baker played so good.
Baker shut his ass up.
You saw Thomas Brady was in the game, and yeah, he had to shut his ass
Coleman
up.
thing.
He had to shut his ass up because he was talking cash shit about Baker. He was talking cash shit about Tampa because Tom Brady don't think a team is a team unless his bitch ass is on it. With his cheating ass. You know, but it is what it is. But no, man hey, yo, Tampa Bay, they did they thug this one. I can't even. I'm being real. I mean, only thing I'm mad at is that see, look, I've come to realize that I'm a FanDuel jinx, right? When I pick niggas, when I pick people on FanDuel, they do the exact opposite.
Yeah, I actually won on my picks, but it was just like my team ass.
Yeah, but I tried to see who could I jinx this week, bro. I tried to see who could I jinx. So I picked Baker Mayfield. I did. I picked Baker Mayfield
to go under.
No, I picked Baker. No. It was. See, I do the FanDuel where you pick individual player statistics.
Oh, okay.
You know, so when I'm picking a player, I'm picking them to perform well. I'm picking the defense to perform well. But what I've noticed in the 10 years that I've been playing FanDuel, I ain't never won shit. Everybody who I pick does horrible. That's why I pick the Cowboys all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And it works for the most part. You know, but I mean, I picked Baker Mayfield today because I wanted the Eagles to win. That didn't work. I picked Patrick Mahomes. I picked Patrick Mahomes today. It didn't work from a statistical standpoint.
They lost though, didn't it?
No, the Chiefs won. The Chiefs still won.
Oh, did it? They came back and won that.
Yeah, they came back and won that game.
You know me. I fell out of love with football as soon as I seen this getting our ass whooped.
Man, look, there's always one game per week where I'll pick both quarterbacks because I think the game is going to be a shootout. And that game this week was Washington versus Arizona. Nigga, the Commanders.
They are legit. I always say they're quarterback away, bro, and they found their quarterback, nigga. They out here at balling, bro.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels is on his RG3 rookie shit right now. And
bro.
I knew that Dan Quinn would, because Dan Quinn, when he's his first year with an organization, he be having that defense flying. So I knew the defense was going to be pretty good. I was more or less worried about the offense. But Jaden Daniels, nigga.
Hey, guess who they got on their offense? Brian Johnson, our goddamn coordinator.
Yep.
From last year, who was supposed to be super trash, right? Mm-hmm. Look at that shit. That should tell you everything you need to know.
Everybody doing good, Lomar, but I tell you what, before we get into this week's wrap-up, let's go over a review of these motherfucking games, sir. Just come on and watch along with me. Minnesota,
I can't see that shit.
They are fucking washing Green Bay right now.
No, I need glass.
I'll let it replay. I'll let this replay. I think we got to start taking the Vikings seriously, bro.
Man, fuck them. It's only week 4. Sam Darnold gonna turn back into a pumpkin sooner or later.
He will. Check this out. What kind of tackling is that? Well, tackling is trash, man. Pay that
must have been our game.
No, pay that man. Even though that was some shitty tackling, but pay that man. Pay that man. What you waiting for, Cincinnati?
Picks up a little bit of help down the field. It's going to be in the end round. Xavier Woods is the first person that has an opportunity.
Nigga, that's tackling. What the hell is that, bro? Lord, they done made football so pussy. They scared to tackle. But pay that man.
You must be talking my thing.
The NO. Oh no, what the hell? A-Town.
That was the Pick'em game.
What the hell was that? This nigga walked away.
Yeah.
Bruh. This nigga walked away.
What do we have here now?
What the whole fuck? Let's see. Okay. We got double time. Double time. Nico. Cisco,
I ain't scared. Mama checking in my bedroom. I ain't scared. I got no head with no
Wait a minute.
What you talking about? I tell you I can't see, nigga. That shit little on my screen.
Wait a minute. What the fuck? Hey,
You talking about the one-handed jump by
Gritty. How the hell did he catch that?
And we got J. John Thega Whiteside over that nigga. Or Jalen Rager too.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what the fuck they saw.
In Green Bay. How did he catch this shit, bro?
Hey, bro, that shit hit him right in the chest. That was a perfect throw. That shit
Sam Darnold out here looking
crazy.
different.
He said,
now this is y'all, bro. This is y'all.
Is this what Baker Mayfield trucked that nigga?
Yeah.
Look at this nigga go low on Baker Mayfield.
oh Lord, oh my gosh. Look at, okay, we talking shit. Look at Tampa Baker is talking shit.
That's a pussy ass tackle.
Come on, Philly. Philly ain't got nobody. But come on, show a pulse. God damn. Look at Tampa Baker. Oh, shaking bake head ass nigga.
Every single day, man.
He feel like he trucked the nigga right there. Look at him. He acting like he trucked the nigga.
He did truck that nigga.
You gotta show a big hit.
Ooh. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Hit him. Kamara got shot.
Just watch Hughes. They're all playing what's called six coverage.
Bing. Damn.
For the Eagles.
Woo-hoo.
And it's 30-16. It's 40 all Bucks. Here in the third quarter.
I was ready to turn that shit off after the first quarter.
Let's go.
Now this is my bias right here.
Let's go.
This is my bias.
About fucking time. Let's go.
Quiet all day through the air.
We actually do have an offense. Somewhat.
That was my bias.
That was your bias.
Yeah, this is even more my bias right here, bro. This is even more my bias.
Come on. Miss it. Of course. No, he missed it. He missed it. Ah, we serve an amazing God. We serve an amazing God.
Oh, yeah. I see. You weren't excited, was you?
Yeah!
I think I was turned up.
That's my motherfucking defense and your sorry ass kicker, bitch! JETS, suck my nuts!
Oh, yeah.
We serve an amazing God! Woo!
Hashtag no Diddy.
That's tough.
Because I just knew that nigga was going to make that field goal, bro.
Three niggas around him and he still got it? Wow.
Turn up.
He bowled that bitch. That's crazy. Look at this. Three niggas around him. That's good shit.
Girl.
Hey, bro, you was turning up off that song, bro.
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
That was me, nigga.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's me, nigga.
Oh, that shit was tough, nigga.
I appreciate it.
Debo.
Hey, you gotta send me that. Let me hear it.
Hold up. Hold up.
So we can do a remix.
No question.
Oh, shit. That's why y'all the Raiders, bitch. Oh, shit. Okay.
I was wrong.
That's why y'all the Raiders, bitch.
Like right now, send me that song.
Boy,
I already got something for it.
come on now. What niggas did it again, dog? You with me? Fuck 'em. Let's get 'em. Do 'em. I did 'em. We getting nutty in this mother what? Money in this mother what? Boy, look out for the DC tickets.
Hey, Cliff Kingsbury is a shit ass head coach, but that nigga's a good offensive coordinator. I give him that. Because that nigga got Jaden Daniels. That nigga got Jaden Daniels looking amazing.
Yeah, that nigga balling. I can't lie.
Tony, what up, homie?
Hey, send me that song, nigga.
See that? Okay, bruh. Okay, give me a
What
second.
you say about my mama?
Give me a second. Let me see. Okay.
Actually, Jaden Daniels' numbers wasn't. It kind of surprised me, the final score. I didn't watch the game, but then I looked at the box score, and his numbers were they were okay. They weren't great. You thought he threw for 4 or 5 touchdowns. No, he didn't even throw for 250.
Bruh, ball control, bruh. Ball control.
I mean, I get that. I even looked at the rushing numbers, and I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so the one boy, yeah, he had 24 carries for $111. So I get that too, But I don't know. I didn't look at the turnovers about how many turnovers they had. I just saw the sacks with Kyler Murray.
Bro, I watched that game in its entirety. He had supreme control over that game. I did. Like the way he's playing. I mean, he don't have to throw for 300-400 yards and put up 42 points. You don't have to, because one, their running game was hitting. And I'm
just saying, I was only saying it in the context of the first thing I heard. He was balling out, and based on the individual, it looked like he was balling out. It just looked like he had a good game.
Yeah, well, right now,
it actually looked like the Commanders beat them in every way you could beat them.
They did.
He got the highest percentage right now in the league right now, ain't it?
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
that nigga balling, bro.
Yeah, he looks like, you know what the Commanders look like? The Commanders look like the best team in the
best team in the
East.
And nigga, they look like the best team in the goddamn NFC, nigga.
Hold up. I got people from Minnesota. People in Minnesota listening to this right now.
Man, nobody worry about Minnesota. Sam Darnold ass gonna turn right back into a fucking pumpkin in about another 2 to 3 weeks, nigga.
I don't know that to be the case, because this is a whole different thing. It ain't like you're looking at. You would say that years ago when Kirk Cousins was there, but it's kind of hard to say that now, because no one knows exactly what Minnesota is in their current iteration.
We know who Sam Darnold is.
I understand what Sam Darnold is, but it's more so about what Sam Darnold may not be no more.
Man, please. So what you saying? He gonna have like a Jared Goff season?
No, what I'm saying is Sam Darnold is not doing things to cost his team. And if there's enough pieces, and there seems to be enough pieces around him, he can be a good player, which makes them a dangerous team.
All right, we'll see.
Justin Jefferson's not complaining, and I mean, and he's not getting the 20 targets. So
he ain't getting 20 targets.
Justin Jefferson is excited that he's even getting anything positive going on right now, because nobody fucking expected to Sam Darnold to do any fucking thing that he's doing right now, because we all know who the fuck Sam Darnold is. That's why if they can sustain this shit, I would say for another 3 weeks, come talk to me then. But other than that, bro, I don't want to hear that shit. It's Sam Darnold. And nobody's expecting them to do what they do. And it's always a team that flies under the radar because nobody expects them to do that shit. If they can keep that shit sustained, then we can talk. Other than that, bro, it's week 5. I don't want to hear it.
Well, I mean,
Sam Darnold.
I don't know that division rival flying under the radar, bro.
What I did lose faith in, and Tony, right now you're in the Matrix. What I did lose faith in with Minnesota is that defense, right? For at least for a week. Like I said, when you up 28-0, you ain't supposed to just win by 2 points. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All I'm gonna say is you ain't supposed to win by 2 points. Okay, so we lost him for a second. I guess he's coming back because he was in the Matrix. Up there he is. Are you back, my boy?
He is not.
Are you back, my boy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Shoot, be gone. Shoot.
All right. Well, let's go over these. Let's start with this Thursday night game that we had, Cowboys and Giants. Tony, you're the resident Cowboys fan. So what did you think about your Thursday night performance?
You mean flag football game?
Pretty much.
I mean, literally flags, just flags. Whoever get the most flags win. It was ugly. I mean, it was ugly. Daniel Jones played better than what I thought. But Malik Neighbors, I mean, he's a real player.
Neighbors is a beast.
Yeah, he's a real player. I will say this for the people that clearly didn't watch. The Giants moved him around everywhere, and they did what they were supposed to do. When you down to the third cornerback, depth chart wise, you're supposed to feed that dude. He didn't match up with Diggs, but only a couple of times. But you could tell he got the makings of a good one. But it was an ugly game. Like it was an ugly penalty fest, whatever type game, and that's it. There's nothing else to really take from it.
What do we hear about Saquon? I mean, not Saquon. Micah at the end of the game, because didn't he get carried off at that?
He got carted off. He has he had a high ankle sprain, but the thing with the high ankle sprain,
that's a couple weeks, ain't it?
Well, I would say but he has not been listed as not being available for the Steelers game. I would just sit him. But yeah,
I mean,
the way things shake out anyway. Yeah, if it is that, then we got the bye anyway, so he's not expected to miss a long time.
Okay.
What did you think about the Cowboys and Giants, Sean?
I mean, like I said, there was a bunch of flags all over the place. Malik Neighbors is definitely one of them ones. You got to start worrying about him. Daniel Jones can get him the rock. Singletary, their running game still, I mean, it shocked me how like they just wanted to shit on Saquon and just give some random nigga his number. Like, we don't give a fuck. Like, right there, just so happened to give 26 to him at the running back position. That shit still make laugh. Like, they really wanted to shit on this dude. But Dallas, I mean, I thought it was going to be really I thought Dallas was really going to handle them more than what they did. It was kind of shocking that they didn't, do more to the New York Giants. I mean, even though it is a rivalry game, and you can always say that they're always played pretty tough. But other than the flags and Micah, I really don't give a shit about that one of them. But they played a decent game.
I'm gonna be honest. For me, both teams is average. You saw two average to possibly below average teams.
It's about the same as our division always.
I thought the Cowboys was going to wax the Giants, and I mean, I don't want to take the rivalry element out of it, but I mean, clearly, and I'm not trying to be. I'm not even trying to troll the Cowboys. I saw that, to me, they're just going to be an average football team this year. And any win that the Giants get, to me, is going to be a +1, to be honest with you. And if you're a Giant fan, you could go out this game thinking, damn, if we'd have just scored a touchdown, we'd have won the fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it is what it is. Let's get to Sunday's games. New Orleans.
Hold up. I got two more observations. One based on what you said.
Okay.
And in them kind of situations, especially with division games, they are what they are, and they're gonna be what they're gonna be. Either gonna be a blowout or it's gonna be a close game. But if we blow them out, then you don't get no credit because the Giants are a bad team. If you don't blow them out, then you're an average team because you should have blown them out. So there's that. But I do think that the D line took it personal about not being able to stop that run because they did shore that up front, and that surprised me because that.
Who's scared of Devin Singletary? That's all
Hey,
I'm
bro,
saying.
no. It ain't. It. Well, one. Now you sitting on. Now you sitting on a dude that actually is a good running back. He's not a
He's
great
an
running back, but
okay
Devin
running
Singletary
back.
is a good running back.
If he's
So
a good
stop.
running back, he'd still be in Buffalo.
So
He's an
so
okay.
so stop there. But in the big picture, what they have 24 carries for about 24 yards.
Singletary is a serviceable running back. If he was a good running back, he'd
Again.
still be in Buffalo.
Again. Okay. All right. Okay.
Right.
I mean but that same argument, if that's the case, then make the same argument about what's his name? Help me out, Sean. That he's in Chicago now. They had a good day today.
DeAndre Swift.
Right. You can make the same. If he was a good running back, he'd have still been in Philly. Well, why let a good running back walk away?
There's a difference. No, Swift is a good running back. The Eagles got a better running back. There's a difference.
Again,
Singletary is DeAndre Swift is a Pro Bowl.
So did the Giants get a better running back?
Running back.
The Giants didn't get a better running back because they weren't willing to pay that money. That's all.
Well, that's the Giants' problem.
But
yeah,
okay.
That's the Giants' fault. Swift is a Pro Bowl running back. Barkley.
That's my point. In the big picture, if the Giants run on us, it'd have been there. Well, Singletary ate y'all up, and Singletary is good, and because he got stopped, because their running game got stopped, they got a shit running game, and that's the only reason why they got stopped.
I didn't say they have a shit running game. I said Singletary is a serviceable running back. I didn't say he was a shit running back. Okay. Is Singletary Derrick Henry? No. Is
anybody not named Derrick Henry? Derrick Henry? No.
Is Singletary Alvin Kamara? No.
No.
Exactly.
So basically, everybody underneath the top running backs is just serviceable then.
No, because I just said DeAndre Swift is a Pro Bowl running back. Saquon Barkley is a superstar running back. There's a difference. There's a big difference. Well, let's get to the Sunday games. New Orleans at Atlanta. This was a pick'em game.
It sure was a pick'em game.
Atlanta won at the buzzer with a 58-yard field goal by Younghoe Koo to beat the Saints, who everybody was raving about the first 2 weeks, but now they've lost their last two. They're now 2-2. Atlanta improves the 2-2. This was a classic division rival game. Sean, what do you take away from the Falcons' buzzer-beating win against the New Orleans Saints?
Like you said, it was a pick'em game. It was whoever showed up, whoever made the least mistakes, and whoever had the ball last. For the most part, I thought it was a pretty decent game. I think that Taysom Hill don't really get the love that he should get. That boy do a lot.
Hurt. And he got hurt too.
Yeah, he got hurt, but he do a lot, and that man is all over the place. But other than that, like I said, it was a choosing game. Whoever really made the least mistakes, and Atlanta came out on top at the end. So it was a good game.
Tony, Falcons, Saints, Dirty Bird.
It was gonna be what it was gonna be. Yeah, pretty much knew that going in. The only thing I guess was whether it was a home game or away. And it was a home game, and Young Ho did what Young Ho needed to do.
It sounded like Young Hove. I thought he said Young Hove at first. Honestly, because both teams play in domes, I don't think home field really matters between them two teams. You know what I'm saying? It's just the Falcons had the ball last.
Crowd noise. Atlanta Falcons stadium is loud.
Yeah, and the New Orleans, yeah. Well, I mean, they're 2-2. So you got a division where you got one team that's 3-1, two teams that's 2-2, and one team that's 1-3. To the next game, the Rams at the Bears. You guys, let me see. I picked the Rams to win foolishly. Sean picked the Bears. Both of y'all two picked the Bears. So y'all were absolutely correct. I was wrong. The Bears win again. They get to 2-2. They didn't win because of Caleb Williams.
I was about to say.
Yeah, they won their defense. Tony, what do you take from the Bears going to a 2-2 record?
I mean, that's why I thought the Bears would win because of their defense. Rams missing too many pieces, and otherwise I likely would have picked them. And I just felt like Caleb Williams had to not lose the game.
Yeah, Sean.
Yeah, same. I agree with him fully. A reason why I picked the Bears is because, like I said, the Rams were missing too many key players at their wide receiver position. The Bears had a good defense. And like I said, they could have just ran the ball when it came down because they got enough pieces on offense to not have to have Caleb Williams put it all on his shoulders. And as you can see, that man is clearly not ready. But like they just put the ball in the hands of their playmakers and they got the job done.
And I picked the Rams because y'all two picked the Bears, pretty much. and y'all got it right. I got it wrong. I think the Rams are about another loss, maybe 2 losses away from possibly starting to clean house, putting some people on the trading block or the waiver wire. Because no Puka, no Cooper Kupp, pretty much no chance. I mean, because Kyron Williams is good. Demarcus Robinson and Tutu Atwell are good, but they're good when Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua are there. That's when they're better. And I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Stafford retired after this year. I mean, fuck, he got nothing else to play for. He
really don't.
Huh?
I said he really don't.
Yeah, he got a Super Bowl win. You know, see, his win-loss record, you know, a lot of people are going to make a case for him to go in the Hall of Fame. His win-loss record is going to be under 500, but he has a Super Bowl win. And he'll probably get in the Hall of Fame eventually because people like him.
I'm about to say that don't mean nothing because is Trent Dilfer going in the Hall of Fame?
No.
No. He got a Super Bowl.
But Eli Manning is going in the Hall of Fame, and he had a 500 record. Literally, just as many wins as losses.
Yeah, but you know that's Eli though. But I don't think
he beat Brady twice. He beat Brady twice. Yeah,
and I don't think that's the case for old buddy.
For Stafford, no.
Yeah.
Now, if Stafford fucked around and won another one, no question. Because if you look at the numbers, he has great numbers. But if you look at his win-loss records, you know, and the Rams had to sell heaven and earth that year they won the Super Bowl. You get Von Miller, you get Odell Beckham, you know, to go with, you know, they said fuck them draft picks and they got him a pick, and that's the only team that's happened for. We talked about Minnesota and Green Bay, but let's talk about it in depth and detail. Vikings jump out to a 28-zip lead. They hang on to win 31-29. This was Jordan Love's first game back. It looked like he didn't get comfortable again until the second half of the game. But in the meantime, Sam Darnold and the Vikings are undefeated. Before I could even make a comment on this podcast, I got a message saying, put some respect on the Vikings name, bitch. That's the message that I got. Not exactly that. But Kenny was saying, can I get some love for the Vikings? Tony, let's go back to what you said.
I'm gonna give love to the Vikings to a degree, and I'm gonna tell you why. And it's not just the Vikings. It's watched it take place in a couple games today, but it just kills me every week when these teams jump out to this lead. They stop playing defense. They go to let's just prevent them from coming back, and it never works. They always come back. So, and then on the flip side, the other team knows this, so they go to hurry up, which then always advantage offense. It's always advantage offense and hurry up, which explains a lot of the comeback. So maybe someday somebody will be okay with just doing the college thing and going on and running up 45 to nothing, 52 to nothing, and this, that, and the other. But I give the Vikings props. I give Sam Darnold again. All he has to do is not be his old self and lose games. But until somebody proves them wrong, the Vikings they seem to be what they are right now. At least a decent team. Whether they're a good team remains to be seen, but they're a decent team.
Well, they're number one in their division right now. Sean, what do you think of the Vikings? Go ahead and let say it with your chest.
I'm just waiting for the clock to strike midnight so that motherfucker can turn back into a pumpkin, bro, because it's bound to happen. And that's no shade, that's no hate. I mean, it's just something that Sam Darnold does until he has to prove otherwise. I mean, so, but like I said, it is a new situation. Nobody really expected him. He's playing with house money because everybody expected JJ McCarthy to be the savior going forward. Nobody expected Sam Darnold to be in there, and he's like, "Yo, let me prove myself." So maybe the man got a chip on his shoulder. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. But until then, they who they are in week 4. Good job, 4-0.
What Sam Darnold is doing to me is he's just increasing his stock for the next team that he's on, whether that's in 2025 or 2026. Because if I was Minnesota, I would keep him for next season as well, just because JJ McCarthy's coming off of an Achilles injury, and then he can have another year. Because what we're seeing with a lot of these rookie quarterbacks, and again, Jaden Daniels is going to continue to push the narrative, the CJ Stroud narrative, that hey, maybe some of these young rookie quarterbacks are ready to play, but if you look at the majority of them, they're not. Caleb Williams, the Bears are 2-2 in spite of him. Bo Nix is riding a great defense right now, but at least with today's win. Drake May is on the bench where he needs to be. And Bryce Young, you see what happened last year, but Sam Darnold, he's up his stock with whoever his next suitor is, and maybe he can pull the Baker Mayfield and be a franchise quarterback after his 4th or 5th stop. Even though Baker Mayfield proved that he was a franchise quarterback at his first stop, that's the Cleveland Browns' fault, and they are kicking themselves in the ass now for it. So shout out to the Minnesota Vikings. They're 4-0. Didn't see this coming. Brian Flores had that defense playing for about 2 quarters today. But I'm going to tell you right now, Brian Flores right now ain't the best defensive coordinator in the game. You know why? Because that title goes to one Vance Joseph of the Denver fucking Broncos. And that's where I'm going with the next game. The Broncos beat the Jets in a whopping thriller of a game, 10-9. In wet, rainy East Rutherford, New Jersey, the Denver Broncos. Now, allow me to pat my team on the back for a second. For our 2-2 record, which is average, the Denver Broncos right now, as of right now, are the best defense in football. They haven't given up a touchdown in the last 2 games. We've only had 1 half of bad defensive football. That was the second half of the opening game of the season. And we shut Aaron Rodgers down from the very first snap of the game. Now, I said this on the official Denver Bronco postgame podcast, which they posted the comment and actually talked about it. That's why I sent the picture in the group chat, by the way. Is Vance Joseph should go up to Sean Payton and say, get on our level. Because once the offense gets up on the level of the defense, we may be a fucking problem. But we have a championship defense full of no names, especially if you're not a Broncos fan. If you're not a Broncos fan, you can only identify one nigga on that defense. That is Patrick Surtain Jr. Other than that, you look at these names, you don't know these niggas. But they are flying around. They're making plays. They are all young dudes that we drafted. We have scored big on our draft picks the last 3 seasons. We have nailed it. And shout out to the defense. Aaron Rodgers, the Jets. What can I say? You lost, motherfucker. So we're 2-2. The Jets are 2-2. Sean, Tony, what is your takeaway from the Jets and the Broncos?
I think y'all defense is playing well now. It remains to be seen what they'll be at the end of the year. I do think that game, because I did watch I watched most of the third and into the fourth quarter. Thank you, 12th man called Rain.
Yeah.
Number 0 Rain, because if no Rain, kicker maybe makes kick, and then defense still played well. But again, I think that I do think that Aaron Rodgers played well enough to win. under optimal conditions. It wasn't optimal conditions because he didn't get a lot of help outside of that. If it's all coming down to field goals.
Well, you
But
could say that
but
about.
again,
All right, go ahead.
but again, I give the defense, that what they did, they did what they needed to do. But Bo Nix, again, whether he's that dude,
We'll see.
I don't know at that point. It don't necessarily look that way because if you think about it, well, not if you think about it, just look at the box score. Aaron Rodgers had 4 times the game that Bo Nix had statistically.
Well,
So,
like you said, the 12th man of rain definitely played a factor, but it played a factor for both teams. And by that, I mean Will Lutz missed a 50-yard kick with a minute and a half to go. That would have put us up by 4. And then Greg Zuerlein misses a 50-yard kick that would have won the Jets the game. So it didn't just play a factor on one hand. I mean, we were on the phone when the game started, and I was bitching.
That's actually my point. Under optimal conditions, who wins that game? Most likely the Jets. Most likely the Jets do, because they were moving the ball. They were doing something that y'all were not doing. Y'all were simply stopping them from getting in the end zone, which is good, but y'all weren't getting in the end zone either. So under optimal conditions, does Bo Nix perform better? Maybe. I would think so.
Well, the one thing that I'll give Sean Payton credit for offensively is that in the second half he found a wrinkle in the Jets defense. He found a weakness in the Jets defense, at least for today, as they couldn't stop the run. And that was the difference in the second half of the game when we actually got a touch. When we got points in the second half, is we ran the ball down their throat. They couldn't stop the run, right? And each run was right up the middle. Whatever hole they saw, Paul's right up the gut of the defense. We were able to exploit it, and I mean, we won. So I don't give a fuck what the conditions were. It was what it was.
Because that's the strength of their defense. That middle.
And well, we penetrated that middle. Hashtag no Diddy Paws, no baby oil. Sean, what do you think about the Jets and the Broncos?
You talking about that baby oil a little too much for comfort now. What's up with that?
I don't want to hear anything about conditions because nigga, we had to play in that Tampa Bay Heat, nigga. So everybody got to play in the same kind of conditions as the other team. So motherfucker, do your damn job, goddamn it, and win the game, bro.
Facts.
But the Jets are. They've always been hyped, and finally, okay, they got their quarterback, and he's here, but the Jets still doing Jets type shit, bro. Like, they're not looking like somebody a team that they were supposed to be predicted, being that they only needed Aaron Rodgers. And I was surprised at the game, to be honest with you, and I know you probably was surprised, even though, that's your team. You know what I mean? The defense is stepping up. And you're right. They got a bunch of no names on there, but sometimes they'll be the best defense because those are the people that's trying to make a name for themselves instead of already having one. So, I mean, shout out to them for doing what they're supposed to do as fucking professionals and not just goddamn seeing it as a payday and motherfuckers, just out here just goddamn trying to be superstars instead of fucking football players. But, yeah, the Jets are actually kind of disappointing right now. You know what I mean? So, but y'all showing up in Denver, and you're right. Once the offense catches up to the defense, y'all may be an issue.
Bro, I wasn't surprised at the defense. I wasn't, because I've watched this defense this entire season and preseason. Vance Joseph got them boys playing. Mm-hmm. He got them boys flying around. Again, we haven't given up a touchdown since we've only given up one touchdown in the last 3 games. Mm-hmm. One touchdown. That's it. And he got that defense playing. The problem is what it's been with Denver for the last 8-9 years. It's been the fucking offense. We were able to escape today with a win, and I'll take it. That's all I can say is I'll take it. But the offense is weak. The offense is going to have to join the party, period. But I tell you what, win, lose, or draw, you can quote me on this. Win, lose, or draw, I can't motherfucking wait to see Patrick Mahomes. I can't wait to see that high yellow nigga.
They had a good ass game today, though.
Because they did, but win, lose, or draw, we're gonna put some hurt on that little bitch. I can't wait to see that motherfucker. Like I said, we may lose the game, but that motherfucker gonna be feeling some pain.
Okay, gonna eat your ass up.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, it's a good picture. Y'all playing well.
That
Okay.
motherfucker playing good. Pat gonna eat your ass up. You gonna be
Okay.
the whole
Just
time.
remember I said that. Remember that. I'm pulling up on the schedule now. When do we see these motherfuckers? I can't wait to see them motherfuckers.
All right. Be careful what you wish for.
See, they're gonna put Kansas City on our schedule. Oh no. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Stay healthy for 4 more weeks.
Because what you talking about, you ain't just talking about Patrick Mahomes. What you talking about is Andy Reid versus Vance Joseph.
No.
Mhm.
I'm not talking about
okay. All right, bro.
You're talking schematics. I'm talking about
But that's what it comes down to a lot of times, schematic.
I'm talking about man to man on the field. That's all I'm
Man
saying.
to man on the field. Yeah, schematic.
We'll
man to man.
revisit this. We will revisit this on November 10th.
Okay.
We'll revisit this. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me get to the next thing.
We sure will revisit this shit.
We'll revisit this. Yes,
so
we
you
will.
can come to your goddamn out your delusional state talking about some damn thing.
Okay, we'll revisit this. All right. Next game: Pittsburgh versus the Indianapolis Colts. The Pittsburgh Steelers suffer their first defeat. They didn't really suffer the first defeat to Anthony Richardson. Old reliable Joe Flacco came off to quarterback the Colts to a 27-24 victory. Now, here's the funny thing. I'm gonna give my take on this one first. Here's the funny thing that I take away from that Steelers game is that I think Justin Fields may have earned the job more today in a loss than he did in the first 3 wins. Why? Because the Steelers were down the entire game. And this loss actually falls on the defense, not Justin Fields. Because once they got down, Justin Fields went the fuck off. They were down like 17-0, and Justin Fields started going the fuck off. He started playing like he just said fuck it, and he just started running crazy. And he was throwing the ball. He threw for over 300 yards. But again, like Joe Flacco waits till he gets out of Baltimore to become good. When niggas don't want him no more to become like, damn, you really need this nigga. So again, the Colts go to 2-2. They've won their last 2 straight, actually. And the Steelers dropped to 3-1, which now the AFC North is becoming a little more tight, especially if Baltimore can win today. Sean, I'll start with you. What did you think about Pittsburgh and Indianapolis?
Are we gonna start calling Anthony Richardson injury prone sooner or later?
I'm gonna start calling. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Who is this? Derrick Henry. God damn. King Henry.
Yeah, I see it. I got it on right now.
Who was that, like an 80-yard touchdown run?
Yeah, look like it.
I'm glad
I didn't know he can run that fast.
I'm glad I picked that nigga on FanDuel. This nigga, see, I picked him on FanDuel because this nigga always show out against Buffalo. I don't know what it is about Buffalo, but he beat the shit out of Buffalo every game. But okay, go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry. What you got?
No, like I said, we gonna start calling them injury prone because that boy can't seem to stay healthy, bro. And especially when his team needs him. Like you said, Russ. Yeah, Russ is definitely not getting his spot back. He's definitely a backup. That boy is doing his job enough to keep that job in front of him. So he just better be prepared to come back and support that man because he is not going to get that job back. And Russ might want to think about just going ahead and calling it quits, man. Although it's going to be a team that's going to always need a quarterback, and he could probably go somewhere else. Maybe next year or maybe sometime this year, depending on injuries or anything of that nature. But yeah, that's definitely Justin Fields' team. And like I said, it was a decent game. I mean, but
bro, if I was Russ, I would just stay there. I would just stay at Pittsburgh as a backup. Because given the way Justin Fields plays, he's.
But do Russ want to be a backup though? Do Russ see himself as a backup?
Nobody's gonna pick up Russ as Russ is right now on Jacoby Brissett terms right now. I'm gonna be honest with you.
But do Russ see himself like Jacoby Brissett?
Well, no, he probably doesn't. Go ahead, exactly. Tony. What did you think of the Steelers and the Colts? You're right, Sean. You're right.
I think that was kind of like the Minnesota Green Bay game. The Colts had that game under control and then went conservative. And like you said, they went to playground football. And playground football and soft cushion, keep everything in front of us. Defense is a missed tackle away from a touchdown.
Gotta disagree with you on that, Tony. because I watched this game. It was 17-3 at halftime, and it was 17-10 early to midway through the third quarter. The Colts could never go into a prevent defense because once Justin Fields started cooking, it wasn't, late in the third, early in the fourth when it was a 3-possession game. Justin Fields started cooking. What I'm saying
I didn't say prevent. I said soft cushion defense because I saw a lot of the throws that Fields was making, and dudes had cushions. They were wide open because they were trying to keep everything in front of them.
I think Justin Fields, like I said, he probably has Mike Tomlin's confidence more now because Mike Tomlin was probably waiting to see how Justin Fields was going to respond when it came to adversity. And he didn't back down. He rose to the occasion. This loss, Mike Tomlin probably puts on the defense because they're the number one defense coming in. They're the ones giving up only 8 points a game. And, on top of that, even though we know Joe Flacco is a Super Bowl champion quarterback, he's a 39, 40-year-old quarterback who's hasn't been a consistent starter in about 5 years. So he probably puts that. I'm sure Mike Tomlin probably puts that one on the defense. But I mean, hey, shout out, good for Justin Fields, and I think the Steelers defense. Yeah. The Steelers defense will not play. Let's put it this way: the Steelers defense ain't gonna play that way against the Browns, Bengals, or Ravens. I promise you that. And but let's move on to the next game. That is the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Boy, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers bounced back from that ass whooping put on them from my Denver Broncos to really, I mean, they slapped up the Philadelphia Eagles. Sean, you're the resident Eagles fan. Say what it is.
Yeah, slapped up is a gentle word. They beat the shit out of us for real. From day one, from point one, from the whistleblowing. We didn't really even get we didn't do anything until 7 minutes and 40-something seconds into the second quarter. They finally got some positive going on for them. We had 0 total yards. I don't know what the fuck they teaching these boys at practice, but these motherfuckers can't tackle at all. And it's been an issue for a minute. The way that they go after these people and go for their legs or shoulder tackle, like they don't even wrap up. It's fucking embarrassing, bro. Like, to be honest with you, like, it's grown ass men who call themselves fucking Titans. And Baker Mayfield trucked you, bro. You go for his legs or 4th and 1 at the goal line where you down and you got to be a man about it. And you go for his legs against a quarterback, bro. I should tell you everything you need to know about what was going on in that game, bro. Jalen Hurts, he's becoming like a turnover machine, bro. That boy is that boy leading the league since I forgot since what he got the most turnovers.
Since y'all was 10-1. Since y'all was 10-1.
Bro, that motherfucker can't hold on to the ball. His pocket awareness is atrocious. I don't know what the fuck he was looking at. You got a man that's coming straight in your face and you sidestep him and still try to wind up to throw the ball instead of getting out of the pocket because your running back got blew the fuck up trying to pass protect. And it's ridiculous to me. Like, the man don't want to leave and run. That makes him great. Part of the problem with Jalen is you had to worry about his running. He's not doing anything. No. He had historic numbers the year he was a Pro Bowler because he was toting that thing. Ever since he got smashed and he hurt himself, that man been hella conservative, bro, and just looked like he's uninterested in running the ball. So I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what the fuck he need to do, but he need to fix whatever the fuck he got going on because that shit is not working anymore. That defense, I mean, they just, as soon as they hiked the ball, Baker Mayfield was getting that shit out of his hands in less than like 2 seconds, bro. That man was 3-step dropping, letting that ball go. There was no adjustments. I seen one fucking play where our fucking defensive end, fucking Nolan Smith, is in the slot checking fucking Marcus Goodwin on a route. Like, what the fuck is that? That shit don't even make sense. You got a defensive end on a Pro Bowl wide receiver trying to check him in the slot and expect him not to get cooked.
Oh, Chris Godwin, yeah.
Yes, Chris Godwin. It's wild. It's wild to me that they even do some shit like that. Like, it's a lot of things that need to be fixed. And Bryce Huff continues to be an issue on the outside, not getting any sacks or any pressures or anything. Our offensive line was getting smoked. People was dropping left and right because of that heat leaving the game. I mean, it's just it was a whole mess in itself, bro. And they got a lot of reflecting to do.
Tony?
Several observations. I watched that whole game. Shout out to Vita Villa because that motherfucker was
Bruh,
there today.
wreck that shit.
Yeah. The second thing to that is he's right about their line. Bryce Huff is well.
He's been a bust.
Yeah, and the
They need to
other
call him Bust Off.
disappointment across that. While I do believe Jalen Carter is real, Jordan Davis. Why?
He's a bust too.
Why even show up? Because your name's not even getting mentioned. And
Call Fletcher Cox out of retirement.
You're right, and that's still kind of exposing that middle part of the field because a lot of those quick throws from Baker Mayfield, tight end, right across the middle, tight end, and by the time they bring him down, he already crossed that yellow line, passing them sticks. And so in the secondary, you can draft these guys in secondary, but if you're not getting no pressure on these quarterbacks, they got time to make the throws, and that's ultimately what was happening. The one other observation about Jalen Hurts and his running tape matters. It would surprise you to learn that 75% of that dude's runs take off, even if he starts in the middle, always go left. He doesn't run right. He runs left every single time, damn near, unless he got no choice. When he tries to run right, it's awkward, and most of the time he'll pull up and try to make one of those sideline throws. And it'll either connect, he'll either get it, or most of the time he won't. But if it's left, he'll pull that ball down and take off and run if the left side is open only. I don't know if you noticed that. I don't know if either one of y'all noticed that.
I gotta disagree with you on that.
He'll try to throw back across the field before he'll run.
I seen that boy take off and go to the right 1,000 times in his season where he was running the ball, bro. I seen him lower his shoulders, take off, goddamn juke people, take off and run through motherfuckers on the right hand side. That man just don't run like he used to run, bro.
I'm just talking from Philly broadcasting. Philly broadcast is the one that threw the stat of 75% of the time out there.
Man,
that wasn't me making it up. That was Philly broadcasting. It was on I can't remember the show that Howard Eskin used to host.
You talk about the WIP and shit?
That's here.
I know you're talking about the WIP
up in Philly. Up in Philly, Howard Eskin used to. It's not YIP up there. It's something else. But Eskin used to host, and they were talking about it, and it was it might have been Seth Joyner or something that said it.
Yeah, it's Seth Joyner's WIP. Bro, I'll be watching.
Yeah, it was Seth Joyner that said that, not me.
Yeah, I'll be watching their podcast. I mean, not their podcast. Yeah, their podcast and all their after game specials to hear what they say and shit like that. And most of the time, it's in agreement with what the fuck I'm saying. Like them boys be getting like they look like they just ain't got no heart. Like they just gassed out. Like they ain't playing for their coach, bro. And I don't know what to say, bro.
Hey, Boogie, what up, dude?
What's happening? What's happening?
Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw you right into the convo. We're talking about the Eagles versus the Bucks. What did you think of that game?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really see like my man was saying, I didn't really see a whole lot of heart from them during this game, which was odd. But I think that's part of the reason I chose the Bucks to come out on top of this game. I probably should have put money on it, but yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why Baker Mayfield was doing them 3-step or 2-step drops because of who the fuck was calling the game. That motherfucker saw Tom Brady come out on the crowd and he was like, "Oh yeah, you gonna show me up, nigga? Okay." And plus, again, I'm not even trying to be funny. Tampa Bay got embarrassed. We embarrassed Tampa Bay last week at home. I'm not trying to be funny. They had to have a get right game. I'm not saying this to toot my team's horn. I mean, it would have no matter who beat the Bucks last week. They got punked last week on their own field. And again, the Eagles not having Devontae, not having AJ. Personnel also matters, but again, not having heart, that's a coaching thing right there. That's a will and desire thing right there. So, but how you doing, Boogie?
I can't complain, man. It's another beautiful week.
I can dig it. All right. Well, let's move on to what'd you say?
They're trying to fight this cold.
I feel you. Well, I hope you get better, bro. I hope you get better. Well, let's move on to oh no, we had one more early game. Yes, the Cincinnati Bengals got off the winless label, and they beat the Carolina Panthers in the Andy Dalton Bowl. They beat the Panthers 34-24. Joe Burrow threw for 232. Jamar Chase caught for 85 yards plus a touchdown off of purely horrible tackling, to be honest with you. But Jamar Chase, I'm gonna keep saying pay that man until they fucking pay that man. But the Bengals get off of the schneid. Now, this is an interesting question because the Cincinnati Bengals have the easiest schedule remaining in football. Aaron, I'm gonna start with you since you just joined. What do you think of Carolina and Cincinnati?
That was about to be my first point. But, like, yeah, congratulations. You played well. Played well against a middle school team in consideration of the NFL.
Don't do that. Carolina had a win. Carolina did have a win coming into today.
Yeah,
they had more than Cincinnati.
We called them the jump-off team, the pass-around team last season. Don't forget that. You played them for a easy bye week. You can call it early bye week. But the fact that they still put up 24 points on Cincinnati, congratulations.
24, right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Congratulations, Cincinnati. But this might be the only one you get for a couple more weeks. So enjoy it.
I mean, damn, we ain't showing the goddamn Bengals no love. Tony, what do you think about the Bengals and the Panthers? I know you don't give two fucks about that game.
Yeah, I actually expected it to be a blowout, and so Aaron is right. The fact that the Panthers put up 24 against them, that don't bode well for beating other teams. So at the end of the day, if the Bengals can make it to the playoffs, the best they can hope for is they get Mahomes. That's the best they can hope for because I think everybody else going to trounce.
That's the one team that they know they can beat, right?
Yeah. Outside of that, I think everybody else will probably trounce them. So congratulations, you got to win.
That's the only
W's
team in
a
the
W,
league
right?
That's the only team in the NFL to think like that. Like, no, give us Kansas City. We can handle them niggas.
Right.
We don't want nobody else. Give us the Chiefs. We will beat them niggas. We promise we will beat them niggas. Sean, what do you think about the Bengals versus the Panthers?
Hey, look, I was just glad that the motherfuckers finally got a win, bro. They needed it. I figured that they were going to get it, is why I picked them. The Panthers, I mean, we expected Andy Dalton to just be Andy Dalton sooner or later. That's why I'm expecting Sam Darnold to be Sam Darnold sooner or later. So, I mean, they are who they are. And
Whoa. Wait a minute. Now, I'm not a member of the Andy Dalton fan club, but goddamn, I mean, Andy Dalton has taken a team to the playoffs 5 years in a row. He's a 3-time Pro Bowler, even made All-Pro.
Where he at now?
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Okay, well, let me put it this way. Do the Panthers look better with him or Bryce Young at quarterback?
Anybody is better than Bryce Young. I can play better than Bryce Young.
God damn.
Got a point.
Like
that man
clearly
drink some pickle juice
and put on some oil and go out there and play for the Panthers.
You know it. It's clear as day that Bryce Young wasn't ready to take over the shit. So anybody who's been there and is able to, not really fuck up can handle that team. But I mean, no, Andy Dalton ain't it either. So I mean,
he's not it, but they're competent though. They look competent with Andy Dalton as a quarterback.
I mean, they should, like you said, he's been around for how long? Been in situations where he was.
I mean,
he had to have it.
Yeah, like Joe Flacco. The Ravens was in the playoffs every fucking year.
Well, he's where he need to be at, a backup ass quarterback on the team that don't nobody expect to be able to do anything. So whatever, Andy Dalton, good fucking job of being competent. What the fuck?
Hey, Andy Dalton, if you watch this, I tried to stand up for you, my boy.
Nah, he doing what he's supposed to do.
So what do you think of? So what do y'all think about the Bengals going forward? Again, easiest schedule in the league. Sean, what do you think about that? Stand up.
They better step up. I mean, they better snap out of it. And like I said, some people start the season, not on the right page, and they start slow and they get better as they go on. Hopefully, that's something that the Bengals will do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get their shit together and start playing better football. That's all I see. Maybe this was something that they needed.
Okay, Tony.
I already told you.
Aaron.
I already told you. They need to throw games, win games, anything that'll get them Patrick Mahomes at some point. Because if they make the playoffs, that's the best they can hope for.
Yeah. Aaron.
Yeah, I don't really see them doing a whole lot more, even with the easiest schedule in the league. I mean, if they end up going 1-6, like that's pretty much their season. They gonna pass. They pretty much just gonna throw every game afterwards because there's nothing to do.
I mean, you can't really throw no more games. You started off 0-3. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I mean, good job against the Panthers. I'm pretty sure they'll pop bottles tonight. I don't know.
I hope not.
I don't know who that next team is, but I mean, but let's be real. Like a dub is a dub. At the end of the
dub
day,
is a dub.
A dub is a dub. But next week you finna get your cheeks stomped in. No baby oil.
Cheeks, goddamn. With all the shit we heard over the last 2 weeks, I wouldn't use those. AFC South rivalry matchup: Jacksonville at Houston. The Houston Texans win. They are now 3-1. They beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 24-20. CJ Stroud threw for 345 yards. Nico Collins, who came in statistically as the NFL's #1 receiver, had 151 yards receiving. Again, the Texans are 3-1. I'm not starting with the Texans, okay, because we expected them to be about where they're at through the first quarter of the season. The Jacksonville Jaguars, let me say this again. I didn't have none of you guys on the show when I talked about this. Deshaun Watson, we know what his contract is. Jalen Hurts, we know what his contract is. Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, who the fuck, Tua? Who the fuck else got paid? Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Who the fuck else got paid? When are we going to talk about Trevor Lawrence? He's lost his last 9 starts. And he got one of those humongoid contracts this offseason. And he's about to cost Doug Peterson his job. The Jacksonville Jaguars are 0-4. While we can sit here and say, well, it's Jacksonville. No. Jacksonville was supposed to remember. Jacksonville was 8-3 last year, coming off of a season where they made the playoffs, won a playoff game, and they were unanimously picked to be the ruler of that division, and they have nosedived. When are we going to talk about Trevor Lawrence? I don't want to hear about Jacksonville not being a marketing power. No, because at the beginning of last season, we saw them as a powerhouse in the AFC. We saw them mid-season last year as a powerhouse in the AFC. They have nosedived. When are we going to talk about him? Aaron, I'll start with you first.
You know my feelings about Jacksonville. They are even though right now they're 0-4, they are not the Carolina Panthers. They are a good team that pisses down
the Panthers got to win. Yeah, they're not the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers
not the Carolina Panthers. They are a good team that pisses down their own leg.
Really?
Every time you bet on them to show up, because Trevor Lawrence is a solid B+ quarterback. He's not trash. That's
you are what your record says you are, sir.
I mean,
you are what your record said. Who Bill Parcells? Tony, didn't Bill Parcells say that?
On a macro level,
pretty much.
On a macro level, but we've seen people switch teams and do just fine. So, yeah, that's my personal take on this. They could be doing better. They're not going to be doing better. It is what it is. Should he have gotten paid that much? Jacksonville got the money for it.
Tony?
I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to leave y'all gentlemen to it, because dinner time plus Transformers is calling. Yeah, man, I told you. So I agree with Aaron, but I also agree with your Bill. You are what your record says you are. And Bill Parcells also said they have a shot. You got to get into that tournament. And baby, right now, Jacksonville ain't getting in that tournament.
No.
Right, yeah. And so I don't think that all falls on Lawrence. But in a stacked AFC, you can't play like that. And Jacksonville right now they look mid as hell. They just look mid. And I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel where they're not gonna look mid based on everything I've seen. And even in that division, it's just everybody else is playing. They balling.
Hey, Tony.
And Jacksonville just look like the little brother. They playing like they the little brother.
Jacksonville is in that tournament. They in the tournament for the number 1 overall pick right now. That's the motherfucking tournament that they in.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, you got it. You hit it spot on. Mm-hmm. So that's my assessment. I mean, you can't make no excuse when you look at their roster from top to bottom. What else can you say? Yeah, the only thing you else can say, can we get a new? In the big picture, the only other talk out there that I did hear, definitely in terms of Belichick, is Jacksonville.
I could actually see that.
And they need it.
I could see Shad Khan giving the entire organization everything but the owner spot to Bill Belichick. Sean, what do you think about Jacksonville versus Houston?
They sure ain't mid because mid is 2-2. Them motherfuckers is 0-4, nigga. They are absolute doo-doo right now, bro. And like I said, they are in the tournament to be the first overall pick of this season. But like I said, some people start slow, and you think that about them right now. Later on, they catch on when they finally get the message, and they need a little bit of time. Hopefully, again, that's something that they could do. You get that man that contract, he got to play better, bro. And Doug Peterson got to coach better, man, because I'm pretty sure his job is definitely on the line after this season, because them boys, like you said, they came in, everybody expected Jacksonville to be this team, and they just wet in the bed, bro. Like, I don't know what happened, what the turnaround was, or who they lost, what key player they lost that really didn't give them the opportunity to be as great as they should be going forward. But I mean, you gotta do something, man, to turn that season around. Hopefully next week they'll look in the mirror and start to understand the types of shit that they need to do to play better, because right now they ain't doing it.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's really nothing to talk about with Houston again. They're 3-1. They're right where pretty much we thought they would be.
All right, y'all boys. I get a slide. It's bedtime for the baby, but I will see y'all. You're going live Tuesday, right?
Yeah, Tuesday. All right. Well, Sean, let's talk about this. Let's get to these late games. All right, hey Boogie, let's talk about these late games. And now we talked about the Eagles and the Giants and the Cowboys. Let's talk about that team in the nation's capital, the DC Dickage. I mean, the Washington Commanders.
Looking like the best team in NFC East right now. They always been like, I always had love for them as far as saying that they were just like a quarterback away. They just needed that piece. Their defense has always been tough. Dan Quinn, of course, was always going to have them boys playing defensively. It was their offense that was the issue. But they have offensive weapons. That Brian Robinson is a good running back along with the Gibson. And then you also have fucking Terry McLaughlin. Yeah, Eckler, excuse me, because they got Eckler now. I forgot about that. And then you got Scary Terry, you know what I mean? And then I forgot the other boy that they got.
Curtis.
Yeah.
They got Zacchaeus from y'all, didn't it? Curtis Samuel plays for Buffalo now.
Yeah. So, Zacchaeus. But Zacchaeus was, I mean, he really didn't do too much for us, but, change the scenery always good for some people when they get more opportunity. And, so them boys got weapons. They just needed somebody to get them the ball. And Daniels looked more than capable of being able to get them the ball and get it to them well. So they're doing their thing, boy, as long as they can keep it sustained. Like I said, it's still early in the year, but, out of the woodworks, these goddamn Commandos fans going to come out talking about hoorah and hail and whatever the fuck else they be talking about. But right now
they got to find a new fight song. They got to find a new fight song because remember that was.
Oh yeah, hail to the red.
Yeah.
They still gonna play that. Still gonna play that. But them boys doing their thing, bro. Shout out to them, but you can't talk bad about them. They doing their thing.
Jaden Day, they sit alone by themselves right now in first place in the NFC East. And I'm gonna tell you something. You just went into Cincinnati on Monday. You hung up 38 on the Bengals. You go into Arizona, which is not saying much as far as hanging up 42, but I mean, the Cardinals are not supposed to be an easy out for anybody. And again, you go into Arizona on 6 days rest and you handle your business like that, bruh. You are making a statement saying that you are not to be trifled with right now.
Not to be.
No, not at all.
No.
And
Not to be.
again, Dan Quinn's got that defense playing and inspired. They got Zach Ertz too. I don't know if you know that they got.
Yeah, I know they had that. Yeah, I know they had
old
that.
ass Zach Ertz. He old now, but I mean, hey, if you're still serviceable, then you're still.
Jason Witten was old, but he was still serviceable.
I mean, Jaden Daniels he's having that RG3 rookie season. The only thing I can say is I hope he just doesn't get too full of himself where, for one, he doesn't know when to Jaden Daniels knows how to slide. So there you go. He knows how to slide. But the Commanders, they commanding shit right now.
Commanding, y'all know.
Well,
hey, man.
To a game where it shouldn't be much to talk about. The 49ers beat the Patriots 30-13. It was a get-right game for the San Francisco 49ers, who had lost their last 2 games. And right now behind the 8 ball in the NFC West. Any comments on that game?
Nah, like I said, they were supposed to do what they were supposed to do. Like I said, nobody really expected fucking the Patriots to be doing anything for real. And they had to make a statement showing that they still were that team and still to be trifled with, even though they are missing some key players, and they handled their business.
Yeah.
Unlike some team I know. And trash.
Well, yeah, I mean, Jacoby Brissett is going to get you a good 150 yards throwing the ball. That's really what I got to say. And I can't totally blame that on Jacoby Brissett because I don't give a fuck who you are. Every quarterback needs receivers that can create separation. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
You don't even have to be a name brand wide receiver, but if you can create separation, then you got a shot. Cleveland versus the Raiders. Boy, Deshaun Watson in that contract, and boy.
That shit is looking horrible and more horrible every day.
Go ahead. What else you got to say about it? 20-16, the Raiders go to 2-2 as they beat the Browns, who fall to 1-3.
They're just another team that's disappointing. Again, every year we say they're going to be a team as long as Deshaun Watson can handle his business. And it's obvious to see that he can't. So, until he gets his shit together, they just going to be another mid-ass team who's underplaying than what they should be throughout the whole team. They got the pieces on their team. Their defense always been scary. They got offensive weapons to get to the ball, but just like he's not doing his job. So I don't really know what the fuck to say about them. He got to do better, or they just need to eat that money, swallow their pride, and throw Jameson in.
Cleveland, y'all haven't found an under the table hooker that y'all can give to that man so he can get his mojo back. You gave this man $230 million. I'm pretty sure you can find $50 somewhere to give an undercover Ohio hooker some happy-ended money. So this man can get back. Matter of fact, I would come in there. I would pay. Where's your undercover chick that you can throw a Houston Texan jersey on and say, "Hey, it's 2020." Come on,
that thing really messed with him. So he ain't been the same since that.
Good Lord. I can't believe it. Derrick Henry actually caught a touchdown pass just now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. And what's funny is, I don't know if my uncle is watching this or not, but my uncle just sent me a text message because, he's a Raider fan. But he just sent me a text message talking shit about, are we ready for blah, blah, blah that the Raiders are going to put on the Broncos? Are you serious? You think my number one ranked defense is scared of Gardner Minshew?
Man, that's a goddamn mullet, boy. What are you talking about?
That's all I'm gonna say is, all right. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. You know what? Forgive me, because y'all coming to Denver. Mile High used to be a home field advantage. Never mind. We don't win at home no more. Okay, so you know what? You got it. If it was in Vegas, we were gonna kick y'all ass. If you was in Vegas, we was gonna kick y'all ass. But y'all coming to Denver. Y'all coming to Denver. We don't win at home no more, bro. We don't win at home no more, bro. Yeah, no. Vake, you got it. You got it. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Anyway. What game? But that's it. Is that it with the games? Oh, Kansas City at the Chargers. Kansas City won this game 17-10. The Chiefs are 4-0, but they haven't played. They haven't. That's the scary part. The Chiefs haven't looked good this season yet, but they still 4-0.
Didn't Rice get carted off at the end of that game? Yeah, Rice got carted off that game. They're wide receiver. So I mean, you got to see what's going to be like later on.
The script is for Patrick Mahomes to win. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much where I'm at with it now. He didn't.
Yeah.
He done did the same shit that Brady did. The script is for Patrick Mahomes to win. That's all I can say.
I wish somebody would script my team to win because they look like ass.
I mean, that's all. I mean, because if you looked at the Chiefs last season and even the Super Bowl against y'all, they weren't supposed to win that shit. All of a sudden, the Eagles have a record for sacks, and all of a sudden now you forget how to rush the passer.
No, that goddamn field was slippery. They were sliding all through that goddamn field.
All of a sudden, the Chiefs can't catch the ball the whole goddamn season. Then in the playoffs, and all of a sudden they got stickum on their gloves. All of a sudden. So what can I say? What can I say? So I mean, I can't say anything when the Chiefs win a game now because the script is for Patrick Mahomes to win. Okay. I get it. We get it. All right. All I can say, that's why I said win or lose, I can't wait to see that motherfucker because that motherfucker, you walk over, but you're limping back. That's all I'm going to say. You may win the game, you high yellow bitch, but you're limping back. Okay? Don't let the no names fool you. We ain't no easy wearing, nigga. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. I can't wait to Denver see Kansas City. I really can't. I haven't said that since Mahomes has been the quarterback. I'm saying that this season. I can't wait to see Patrick Mahomes against the Denver Broncos. Go ahead and beat us. You may beat us in the scoreboard, but we gonna whoop your ass on the field. Don't let the no names fool you. We ain't no easy win, nigga. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. You gonna say Patrick Mahomes gonna eat us up? All right. Okay, we will revisit that. All right. That
nigga excited. He done beat up Aaron Rodgers. Now he gonna beat up on Patrick.
Ain't about Aaron Rodgers, bro. It ain't about Aaron Rodgers, bro.
I got you.
Not about Aaron Rodgers. It's about the way my defenses looked the first quarter of the season.
I feel
Ain't about Aaron Rodgers. When I looked at the field conditions, I saw, okay, this is going to be a sloppy game. It's going to be a defensive game, and I honestly believed that we had a better defense. But my worry was that the offense was going to fuck it up, like we tried to do at least the first half of the game. Like, let me give you a point. I know you didn't pay no attention to this game. Let me give you an example of how frustrated I was the first 30 minutes of the game, right? Okay. First drive for the Jets. We sack Aaron Rodgers. We make Garrett Wilson fumble. We recover the ball at our own 30-yard line, right? We're at least in position to at least get a field goal, right? Right?
I got you.
No. We in position to get a field goal. We lose 15 yards after getting the ball at our own 30. We didn't get sacked or nothing like that. We get the ball at our 30 and manage to lose 15 yards. And I was like, I see what kind of day it's going to be on the offense. The defense is going to have to win us the game. Now, what I give Sean Payton credit for is, again, in the second half, he found a wrinkle in the Jets defense where they could not stop the run, particularly in the center gap. Because we started having success with the run game, and that opened up the pass, which led to our points. And then our defense kept doing what they was doing. So again, I can't wait to see Patrick Mahomes. Come on.
Right.
Come on, you hot a redhead bitch. Bring yourself, bring Kelsey and his overrated singing bitch, Taylor Swift. Go ahead. I can't wait to see y'all niggas come in. I can't wait to see y'all motherfuckers.
All right, them Swifties gonna come for you, bro. You better leave Taylor alone.
I don't give a fuck. You know, do you know what
they
Taylor
work to the beehive?
Okay, do you know what Taylor Swift and Beyonce did to get you that fan base? Do you want to know? Come on, you fan base motherfuckers. I got something for all of you. All of you.
What they do, Brandon?
Oh, you tell me. What did Beyonce do? Who she married to?
Oh man.
That's why Travis Kelce playing like shit. Because Travis Kelce really ain't about that life. But Taylor Swift is about that life. Travis Kelce ain't about that life. He just want to play football.
I just want to play football.
He just want to play football. That's it.
I want to play football.
So come on, Pat Attack. Come see my no-name defense, Patrick Mahomes. Come on and see my no-name defense, Patrick Mahomes. We're going to fuck your ass up. Yeah, we're going to fuck your ass up. Come on, see my no-name defense. Y'all niggas might win 3-0, but we going to fuck y'all ass up. Mm-hmm. You see the way Aaron Rodgers was walking off the field? The last 3 drives, this nigga was limping off the field. You'll walk over, but you're limping back.
Aaron Rodgers old and can't move around the pocket, nigga.
Give a fuck? Give a fuck? I don't give a fuck. Stop stealing my shine, nigga.
I'm trying to bring you down to reality because
stop stealing my shine, nigga. This is the reality. The reality is we won the game today.
Shine on, player. I'm gonna let you shine, bro. I got you. I got you. I'm not gonna steal your joy.
Hey, defense. Just stay healthy for me, at least for the next month.
God. I feel tired.
Who y'all got next week, bro?
We got a bye week. A much needed one.
Yeah, y'all need it. I'm not trying to be funny, so y'all can get healthy.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, y'all need to
definitely.
Definitely. That's right. Dallas got Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah. Pittsburgh coming off a loss. Oh, yeah. The Cowboys is a rivalry game. Even though they ain't in the same division, that's a rivalry game.
The Cowboys ain't, and they probably gonna be without Micah too.
And the Steelers can run the football. Oh yeah. Oh, they about to bitch the Cowboys. They about to bully ball the Cowboys.
The Cowboys can't really stop the run, like talk about, but we'll see.
Can't really stop the run, nigga. They can't stop the run. That's why I don't understand why Tony was trying to make the argument. Oh, if it was Devin Singletary, if he could ran, they say Cowboys. No, Devin Singletary is a serviceable running back. He will make an NFL roster. There's a difference between, and even with the DeAndre Swift Saquon comparison. Yeah, DeAndre Swift is a Pro Bowl running back, but Saquon's better. It's that simple. He better. Way better. Way better.
As you can see, that motherfucker be out, boy.
Because Saquon got his long run today.
Oh shit! Saquon known to break one. He was always known to break one with them, and we have supposedly supposed to have a better line. Sometimes they don't act like it this year. I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but he's bound to get that breakaway one with us at a more higher average than he did with the Giants. So that's why I always depend on him to do some shit. And I'm pretty sure they're trying to savor him and not trying to make him injured and want him to last throughout the season. But when you don't have your 2 starting fucking receivers. Pro Bowl receivers,
yeah,
you run the motherfucking ball, not 10 carries for whatever the fuck he had, 80-something yards. You get that man in the upper 20s on a game like that you need to fucking get it back in the game. I know we was down, but as you can see, he's known to do home runs. It's almost like throwing a deep ass pass. Nigga, like you got to do something, bro. And that's coaching.
Or you definitely do more RPOs. And like you said, for whatever reason, Jalen just doesn't tote that rock the way he did 2 years ago.
He doesn't. But I ain't expect us to win. That's why I wasn't too salty, but I ain't expect us to get Baker Mayfield to run us down like that, though. Whatever, though. They need to come back out and play a little better than what the fuck.
I did expect you guys to win based on the way you guys played defense in New Orleans last week. You know, but I mean, I didn't expect again, like you said, I didn't expect it to be like that.
I ain't expect that nigga to come out there looking like Steve Young, second coming to Joe Montana and shit.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. And I mean, again, and for Tampa Bay, that's that. I mean, and I'm only looking at things through the Eagles aspect of it. I got to look through things from the Tampa Bay aspect of it too. Tampa Bay, again, not trying to toot my own team's horn. Tampa Bay got punked last week. They lost, what was it, 27-6 to Denver at home last week. We punked them. I mean, we took their manhood. Not trying to be funny. In that game, for that game, we punked them. And they have another game coming. They have their very next game was a home game up against a playoff team. And that had to be a get right game for them. So shout out to Tampa Bay.
Who a playoff team?
No, I'm saying I'm talking about Tampa Bay. No, I'm talking about Tampa Bay. Remember, Tampa Bay, we beat Tampa Bay, and then the next week they were playing a playoff team. Talking about y'all were a playoff team last year.
Oh, I'm about to say, because we damn sure don't look like one this year, goddamn it. I knew that year we went to the Super Bowl, we was a Super Bowl team. This ain't that team, nigga.
That's
this ain't that team.
Win that Super Bowl so bad because for most
it's hard to get back there.
Hard to get back there, man.
It's hard to get back there.
You got to take advantage, man.
You got to take advantage of it. Most niggas think, "Oh, we got there. We can get back there." Nope,
it's not that easy. Like I said, it's written in
because it takes everything to go your way. Injuries, because sometimes you're playing teams that don't have their key players because of injuries.
Yep.
You got conditions on fields. The ball may bounce one way on a certain play and shit like that. It takes a lot to get there, bro. And motherfuckers think that shit is easy to get back there. That shows them motherfuckers.
It's not like basketball. Not like basketball. You know, but I mean, and I'm going to keep saying this. It's written in the script for Mahomes again. Mahomes got one nigga that he worried. Every script written nigga has one nigga that could take him out. Every script nigga got one nigga that, like Tom Brady, it was one nigga that could take, two niggas.
Who was the one nigga that could take him out? Who was the one nigga that could take Patrick Mahomes out?
Burrow. That's the one nigga that could take Mahomes out. Just like Brady. Just like Brady. The Manning brothers could take him out. The man like Peyton could take him out. Eli could take him out. Ain't nobody else was fucking with him for the most part. Nick Foles caught lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
That nigga caught lightning in a bottle.
He definitely did.
Nobody else could take motherfucking Brady out of you. If your name won't Peyton or Eli Manning, you won't fucking with Brady. Unless your name is Joe Burrow, you ain't fucking, or Tom Brady, you ain't fucking with Mahomes.
Yeah.
That's it. For real. Josh Allen can't beat the nigga. Lamar Jackson can't beat the nigga. Josh Allen only beat the nigga in the regular season. He can't beat him in the playoffs. Lamar Jackson can't beat the nigga. Justin Herbert can't beat the motherfucker. Maybe Mike Tomlin can put his Jesus magic on him. Because Patrick Mahomes sure enough then gave his booty hole up for all this motherfucker getting.
I'm trying to figure out why can't nobody beat this dude with them average ass teams they be having sometimes. Bro, that should be crazy as hell, bro.
This Diddy shit has opened, has expanded the world, the corrupt world that I already knew was corrupt, but it expanded it on a whole nother level. When I saw a picture of LeBron in a tutu, I said, okay, yeah, these athletes are in on it too.
Hey, LeBron already said ain't no party like a Diddy party.
He damn sure did. I bet he wish he never said that shit.
You know, all the motherfuckers hate that they was on any kind of whack saying anything about the Diddy party, bro.
Bro, you know he wish he never said that shit.
Bro, have you heard from any of them niggas as of lately? You ain't heard from them niggas. I ain't never seen them superstars as quiet as they are right now than they used to be, bro.
Disappear.
Ain't nobody talking besides the people that know they ain't been to a Diddy party.
You know, Usher was named in the lawsuit, right?
Yeah, I know. Usher been there, bro. Yeah, Usher been named in the lawsuit for giving Justin Bieber up to that boy.
Yup. And Justin Bieber has been as silent as a church mouse.
Man, because that boy don't want to go through that again, bro.
He don't want none of that shit.
He was already breaking down from that shit. That man don't want to go through that shit.
Justin Bieber truly traumatized behind that shit. If you look at Justin Bieber, if you watch the pictures of him when he was 15 to 17 to when he was grown, this nigga looked more scared and depressed every time he around Diddy ass. He can't even keep his fucking head up. when he see
Yeah,
Diddy.
who would? Who would after what they've been through, bro? That's tough, bro.
Yeah, man.
You got to take me out, man.
Man, bro.
Like, you got to take me out, man.
Bro.
There ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. And it has to be on some like I'm gonna take your family out type shit if you say anything, because ain't no way, bro. I don't give a fuck about no millions and none of that shit. You out here doing the type of shit that they doing to people. It got to be some. You say anything, your people's gonna feel this type shit.
Or Diddy probably whispered in his ear, "You know I got all that shit on tape, right?"
Man, you gonna have to show that tape, nigga, because you involved in it, and then we gonna expose your ass too. Like, you already going through the hurt, my nigga, and it's gonna get exposed right now anyway. You might as well have goddamn, like I said, like you just got to be like, yo, hey, niggas like this need to get out of here immediately. Although they may just get off, and then you just exposed already as somebody who got they a booty hole took through. You know what I'm saying? Like that's tough. That's a tough situation, bro. I don't know, man.
Like that's nuts, bro. It is. It's crazy. Like look at this shit right here. This nigga look like he don't want to be nowhere the fuck near this nigga. Hold on, let me. Here we go. Look at this shit right here. Look at this shit. Look, he don't even want to keep his head up. He touching this nigga to see if he wearing a wire and shit.
Because he know what kind of shit he be on.
That nigga said, "Love you." Get the fuck out of here. That nigga, that look, you couldn't hear that shit. That nigga said, "You know I got all that shit on tape, right, Daddy? I need to see you soon, all right? Now tell the people you love me. All right, love you." Like, look at this shit. That's crazy.
Man, patting him down for that wire.
Mm-hmm. Look at this shit. Now you're gonna whisper the shit. I got it all on tape, Daddy. Tell the people you love me.
Yeah, you know he said some slick shit after he patted him down.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna shank you right there in front of people, and when they ask me why I did it, facts, bro. I'm not playing that shit, bro. Because you mentally like, nah, bro. They gonna understand why I did it when it come out. I'm gonna shank the shit out you right there. You get that close to me, I'm gonna give you some quick jabs right to the side and watch you bleed out right there in front of me, dog. Because ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way, bro.
I mean, that's crazy because bro look like he wants no part of this nigga. He can't even keep his head up. He look like a junkie at this point in time in his life.
He probably was all the drugs and stuff they to put him on. That's why they be looking like that, bro.
That's when you would have poked him right there. That when you would have poked him. Poke.
As soon as he leaned in, them couple of jumps to the side, bro. Right through that pink hoodie, bro. You would have felt them jumps. I'd have been like, we sure do got them tapes, don't we? Did it? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. The way that they've been going through all this stuff, it got to be something more like spookier than what we really know. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
I get wanting to live the life. I get wanting to be famous, but at a price of that, to where it's destroying your mentality to the point of that shit. Like you gotta say something, and in order for you not to say something, it got to really be bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I don't know, bro. But you can't even really say that. How deep is it? Because nobody really says anything in this industry, and half of these motherfuckers already knew what was going on in the first place, bro. So, like, it's almost like they know about it, and people know about it, but nobody says anything. So it's like if I say anything, it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, bro. Like, but it's about to come out unless did he end up getting Epstein.
And look how innocent this motherfucker look in this one. Look how innocent this motherfucker look.
And talking about with that little bob hair then?
Yeah.
We can't really disclose.
That's how they all look when you see them when they come in. Look how Chris Brown look when he got in the industry. Look at that nigga now.
When he signed to Usher, I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna
Boy,
go
the worst 48 hours of your life, nigga.
full crazy.
That's worse than going to Never
We
Never
hanging out,
Land with
what we
Michael.
doing.
R.I.P.
We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. When he signed to Usher,
Imagine the
I
one
had
hit
legal
wonders you used to think about now.
They were smart, nigga.
No, they were the ones. Yeah, they were the ones that be like, "Do what? Oh no, nigga, take that hit.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Kiss my
saying.
ass, bro."
They were smart. They was
You
like,
be
take
like,
all the checks, take all the royalties. I'm good.
yeah, we good.
Pretty much
They
you
be like,
use
"What happened to your career?" Yeah, that's what happened to my career,
you
nigga.
use your name, image, and likeness to keep yourself on a local level where you can live a comfortable life. You ain't look, bro. If I can live a comfortable life, I don't have to live the MTV Cribs life. If I can live a comfortable life and I can keep a virgin asshole, I'm good.
But sometimes even they even try to break you down from that comfortable life, and you trying to do anything even in your city and shit like that. But I mean, once you get a name for yourself, it's hard for them to do that to you because you can still do like you said, like local shit, and local people still go come fuck with you. You know what I mean?
Like you
Depending
look
on
at a
who you
nigga
are.
like you look at a dude like Tech Nine, who everybody know Tech Nine is a beast ass rapper, and all of the famous rappers have done shit with him, but he's always kept it on a local basis. He makes more money off of doing shows than selling albums and being, doing commercial shit. Because
Don't nobody want to be linked behind them. It ain't worth
it ain't
it.
worth
Yeah.
that bullshit. It ain't worth that bullshit, bro.
Not at all.
No. And
Not
you
at
see,
all.
and like I see why certain niggas keep them fucking goons around them. Like you look at a rapper like E40. Like E40 is a hip hop legend, but E40 is kept it mainly on the West Coast. Mainly on the West Coast, mainly in the California area. When niggas come around, he got all of them Bay Area, just like him and Hammer, got all them Bay Area goons around him. We'll make more money doing shows than we will, being on TV and the screen and all of this and the glitz and the glamour. Nah, bro. It ain't worth it, bro. It's not.
It definitely ain't worth it.
It's not
Not
worth
for
it.
that shit. It's better to just be a local superhero, nigga, than to deal with that industry and they use you and do you like that, bro. And like they said, they get you to the point, and it's like you don't even really have a choice because you think you go into some of these parties and stuff just to hang out, fuck around, wake up with a in a compromising situation. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck just happened? Oh, Playboy, we got that all on film too. So if you say anything, we're gonna release this.
Yeah, I got that on film, Daddy. Look what I got on film, Daddy.
Like, he was scraping and scrambling.
You like, what you don't stop calling me Daddy? You ooh. I mean, and not to sound like a hater. And Kia actually said this to me yesterday. She said, "I'm not trying to sound like a hater." She said, but I wouldn't be mad if the whole industry crashed. I said, bro, I wouldn't be mad either. And I said, and I don't sound like a hater. I'm not trying to sound like a hater. And I tell you why, because it is a multitude of naturally talented and gifted people who get erased. You never hear from them. You don't get a chance to see none of the gifts that a lot of people out here in this just in this country alone have to give because people won't bend over or people won't do they dance with who.
I said that at this time, this is probably going to be the best time for somebody indie to come out and take over because this industry about to be real quiet because this is going to be a lot of heads. And like I said, unless Diddy, you know what I mean? Unless Diddy get, whatever, somebody come for him, it's a lot of stuff that's going to get exposed out here.
It's not stopping with Diddy, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not going to stop with Diddy unless, like I said, he gets silenced. You know what I mean? And it's going to be somebody just like Epstein. People going to be like, oh, no, bro, you did this, that, and the fifth. But then it's just going to get quiet like it always does, and motherfuckers just going to move on.
But see the difference with Weinstein and Epstein and R. Kelly and even Bill Cosby. The difference is those were all seen as isolated incidents. You were only coming after that individual. With this Diddy situation, it's so many other faces that's involved in this shit that shit is about
You
to
won't
really.
just go and Epstein. You won't just coming after him. It was people that was attached to going to these islands, my nigga. The same thing as people that's attached to being on these videos when it comes to Diddy. It's
Yeah, but that
more.
Epstein Island shit is now attached to Diddy.
Yeah, but it's people that's involved in them tapes, just like it was in Epstein, that don't want to get exposed.
Well, they about to get exposed.
All right, we'll see about that.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and if they do get exposed, and I'm not mad at it, and I hate the fact that a lot of them are unfortunately, Sean, gonna look like us. I hate to see that. There's one thing that is.
It's gonna be a lot of them that don't look like us.
I know it is,
but it's are they gonna come to the limelight? Because for a fact, if it's still dealing with us, bro, they're still the head of it, bro. No matter what it is, they're still gonna be the head of it. We just gonna be the face of it.
Of course. The one thing that does get on my nerves is how people are saying, well, this is a black eye for hip hop. I hate hearing that because hip hop is an art form. This is a bad look for Bad Boy as a staff record label and as a motherfucking crew, just like Tupac said. To me, this is not a bad look for hip hop because hip hop is an art form. It doesn't. I understand that Diddy sold about 100 million records. I get it. We all had a day. If you were 80s baby or 90s baby, you got some.
You see that video of Tupac?
Which one?
The one of him talking before he was Tupac, when he was the actor.
You talking about?
Yeah, it's a video out there of Tupac before Tupac was Tupac, and he ain't the Tupac that we know him to be. He was actor who was looked like he went both ways, if not one way. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, I got you.
So it's almost like he was a plant too. You know what I mean? In the industry,
okay, I got
you. You know what I mean? So half of these motherfuckers are actors. It's an entertainment field. You know what I mean? So they're not who they say they are. They just give them an image and they portray it to us of who they think we'll follow. And you know what I mean? So
yeah,
half of these people are, not who they say they are in the first place anyway. You know what I mean? So what's to say who's doing anything behind the scenes or controlling behind the scenes or whoever they are? And like I said, sex and being who you are and liking men and all that, that's not an issue. It's the underage stuff.
Right.
It's the drugging people stuff. It's the threatening people stuff. That's the issue. You know what I mean? So, I mean, who cares who you have sex with, how much baby oil you use?
Exactly.
Nobody gives a shit about that. You know what I mean? It's about the stuff that they shouldn't be doing. The abuse to people, the drugging and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So we about to see.
Yeah. Do you watch the 5150?
What's that? No, probably not.
Corey Holcomb's.
Oh, Corey
podcast.
Holcomb. I see it sometimes come across my
because Corey Holcomb
algorithm.
been talking about this forever. He's been talking about this for a long time, and like a lot of people call him a hater and stuff like that. The people who at the time just thought that it was people hating, who couldn't imagine about this being about their favorite rapper or actor or politician. I want you to listen to this right quick. I want you to listen to this.
You got video. All the people who act like Corey think everybody gay. Remember, I've heard this. Yeah. I believe that a lot is about to be exposed because that man wasn't just some regular dude doing regular shit. That man got a video collection. And I know he got a video collection that the names are just go get sprinkled out. I know it. It's not the end. The arrest of the brother Puffy. This has layers, and it's going to validate Corey Holcomb because I told y'all Hollywood is a man-on-man orgy. The music industry is a man-on-man orgy. You will see. You will see. It's all gonna come out. Literally, it's gonna come out on video. So you can see the boo-booic ending of the boo-booic episodes of the boo-booic ventures of your favorite rappers.
I do have to give it up to you, though.
It's coming.
I gotta give it up to you, though. You remember when what was it that you said? When everybody was all excited, including myself, because I thought it was something righteous. I thought it was pure and from the heart. When he gave up all those rights finally to his artists, and they were like, "Well, why now? We're not going to get anything off it." He got it.
The homie told me he finna go down.
You called it. You were like, "Something's up." Yeah, there's no way. Why?
Do you know what them people made according to?
Well, he got the most of it.
Reports when that Making of a Band came out.
Right, but not now. Now they're not going to get anything. It's not worth anything. They said it's literally he got all the money. So to give him their rights, it's like, okay, what do we do with it? What do we do with it? You squeezed it dry. Like, in other words, you're giving it to us now. Why?
Somebody say everybody was grown. I don't see nothing wrong if everybody was grown. I didn't say wrong since I've been on the air tonight. What I'm saying is, I am glad that people are about to get exposed, because I feel like artists who don't move like that are being stagnated. Mm-hmm. Is that the word? Is that a word?
Yeah, like held back. Like
artists who deserve to move up but don't fit.
That's how I feel.
In the boo-booing categories. Really talented people who aren't on the boo-booing side of the game can't. It's not just music. It's entertainment. We talked about how the police are a gang. Mm-hmm. The police aren't the only gang. The boo-booic gang is stopping progress for people who ain't on the boo-booic side of the game.
It's called power. It's called being in power.
Right, but I'm saying these people, meaning
when he says boo-booic, he's talking about the people who take it in the back.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
They don't get it. They think somebody like me is a conspiracy theorist. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a man who found out when he got to Hollywood. Just try to listen to my side. A man who came out here all the way from Chicago, drove down here on a revoked license, saw big ass yaks and moose on the goddamn interstate. I ain't never seen no shit like that before. I didn't know how big a moose was until that motherfucker was in the middle of the freeway and we passed by. That motherfucker looked at me like, get your whole ass out. You don't know how big a moose is. I came out here chasing my dreams. And then I found out, oh, well, I don't fit into this shit. I ain't finna get down like that. Time of vindication is coming. Not because I want somebody to fall, but we need to see who people are. I ain't saying nothing about right or wrong. Hey, I do feel like a man putting his penis inside another man is something that is not necessarily building strong men in the community if you get hit wrong by your boy.
Hey, Sean said he Corey Holcomb.
Yeah, man. I'm like, look, I don't fit in this shit. I need to get the fuck out of here, my boy.
Yeah, and you know, and it's crazy because, like I said, I've been watching 5150 for a while. The only person who he doesn't talk shit about, who I believe he knows in his heart of heart is with that life, but it's his boy, it's Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah, Kevin definitely down with that.
Yeah. Because, you know, Kevin done got Corey on a couple of movies, you know, The Wedding, Ringer, the Think Like a Man shit. So he ain't going to talk that shit about Kevin. But he know in his heart of heart that Kevin is right there with that shit. But Corey been saying that shit for a long time, bro. He been saying that shit for a long time, saying, yo, this dude got this role because he's part of what he calls him is backdoorium. That's what he calls that group of people. He said, you play for backdoorium. Backdoorium means you taking it up to you know what.
I feel you.
So
Victoria, we thank you.
I mean, it's crazy. And I believe it goes all the way to the political side of things.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. They the main Jones. They've been doing this Jones since back in the Dizzy age.
Oh,
Since
yeah.
back in the Dragon years, old Games of Thrones years.
I'm fucking weak. Damn, you went back way further than I was gonna go.
Man, them motherfuckers they've been poopy shooting since long before time, bro.
Oh shit.
This shit ain't just show up.
No, you're right. And
again, ain't nothing wrong with that's what you want to do, but you know.
But that's one thing that I heard about. That's one reason why, you know, they didn't wait for Diddy to turn himself in, because it's word that there's some damning evidence on one of them tapes that would be damaging to the legacy of the Obama-Biden administration and the Biden-Harris administration. You don't need no video. Go ahead.
I thought you talking about I ain't gonna say no names, but you talking about them two administrative characters who was supposedly in something with. I thought I saw a video. It was supposed to be with like John Legend or something like that, like that. They were showing a video of that. That's some wild shit. Hey, look, man, I just can't wait for the tapes to leak. You
don't need to see no videos on Trump to know that Trump done some shit. You don't need that. I mean, it came out public that Trump was fucking strippers, and ain't nothing wrong with fucking.
Hey, look, he doing what he's doing, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, it ain't, but we already know that Trump did some shit, but we expect that from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it came out that Trump was at a Diddy party, would you really be surprised? You'd be like, nah.
Hell no, we knew that.
But if you saw the Obamas at a Diddy party, you'd be like, what?
Not Rob. Rob knew they was there.
Hey, look, Rob is commenting right now, bro.
I know he is. I know he is.
You know, when we talk about this, we put that motherfucker in his wheelhouse.
Yeah, you know Rob on the other side, like, I told you, motherfuckers.
And look, all the information, the more dirt that gets spilled, the more that it's gonna validate Robert Chandler, at least in his mind. You know, Robert Chandler thinks that so many people are pedos and so many females are men. Oh, I was going to say, son, you weren't supposed to hear that, but you didn't heard it. Come here. You really weren't supposed to hear that, but I mean, you hear me talking all the time. Hey, say what's up to your godfather, your uncle.
What up, dude?
All right.
What's that, a cap? Nigga, take that cap off. I was like, got the shower cap, right?
No, I'll explain that later. Rogue has a specific hairdo now.
I got you.
You know, so his mom told him, "Don't let your daddy." Yeah, his mom said, "Don't let your daddy make fun of you." I said, "Yeah, look, you know the type of daddy you got. I will roast your ass if need be.
if need be.
And it's all from love."
Mm-hmm.
And Rob Chandler is he's saying now, it's facts.
Rob, you was not there. It ain't facts yet, my nigga. Show me the facts, motherfucker. Show me the facts.
Rob, he said, show him the facts. You know, Rob, you heard him, Rob. Sean said, show him the facts, motherfucker.
Show me the money.
He said, show me the money, bitch nigga. Show me the money. Okay?
Bitch nigga.
He said, bitch nigga, show me the money. But you know, when I say, when Rob hears this shit, this opens him up, pause. His wheelhouse, his brain. And Lomar says on Facebook that it's just gonna get worse.
Oh, it is.
Can you see that? Can you see that? I don't know. This must be a new upgrade. You can see the comment?
Who, me?
Where Lomar says it's just going to get worse?
You said, can I see the comment?
Yeah, look on the screen. Hey, WT, no, don't get off the chat now, WT. We just getting good, motherfucker. I mean, cousin, I'm sorry. We just getting good.
He said, motherfucker.
Don't get off the chat now. We just getting good, homie.
I'm about to ultimate Glenn.
Yeah, we just getting good. Look, we didn't talk football. Shit.
You got me for 15 minutes, nigga.
Here we go.
What?
I knew it.
I'm getting out of here. I'm out of here.
Turn your camera on, nigga.
Hold on, cause I'm on the toilet. I want internet ready. And I was watching something else, so I heard the phone. I heard the phone go off.
Nigga, between you and David, nigga, I don't know.
Yeah, but see, this way, niggas ain't full of shit.
Nigga, apparently you were.
That's what bathrooms are for.
Oh my
nigga, wash your hands before you come in here talking shit.
Literally. Oh shit! Hey.
All right, what it do?
You tell me, bro. What it do, bro? I said we put Robert Chandler in his fucking wheelhouse.
On the pedophiles.
No, we're talking about the babuic.
Oh, who the? Oh, the he-she's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough, man. It's some tough shit to learn and accept.
No, the tough shit was in your bathroom.
It ain't tough. It ain't tough to learn. I mean,
it's not to most people.
It'll be shocking. Like, I don't give a fuck about this motherfucker. Like, it just be like, yeah, like you said, a surprise. Like, oh shit. Or really not even a surprise, because at this age and time in life, we know that motherfuckers aren't who the fuck they usually say they are. So, I mean, ain't nothing beyond anybody, motherfucker. We just seen enough.
The thing is about how these rappers and politicians carry on is that they portray to the public to be one way and they're not. That's disingenuous. It's not so much as that you don't have a right to live your life.
I think.
But in instances like guys like Rick Ross, bruh, you talk about selling more drugs and this, that, and the third. So if motherfuckers find out that you taking it in the ass, it's gonna be a problem.
It's found out now.
But the thing about it though is that these are entertainers. Like, they're not, like they shouldn't be the fucking standard of who you should be like. You know what I mean? Like, these are motherfuckers who they don't live their life or who they say they are. I mean, it's obvious that that it's come out several times that people aren't who they say they are when it comes to acting. These are actors. These are entertainers. They get on stage to perform. You're performing an art of not truly, you know what I'm saying, being who that person is. But I get what you're saying. It's like you're projected to be this one way and this is who everybody think they should be. But you should understand that these are just actors. These are performers. It's an entertainment field. This is not somebody that you should be following, trying to be like.
Now, Sean, the only thing I would say to that, well, I don't disagree with anything that you're saying, But when you say that they're not the standard, you're right. But that doesn't apply to the fucking Beehive or the Swifties. These
That's them
motherfucking
niggas.
diehards that fucking live and die by these motherfuckers tweet or X comment.
Country music. Hey, country music is Garth Brooks has pedo allegations. The rumor is the allegations are that Garth Brooks is just as bad as P. Diddy and Jay-Z. He the P. Diddy of Nashville. Serious shit.
That's just funny to me, bro.
Bro, like all these motherfuckers, like we know all these motherfuckers.
That shit doesn't surprise me, bro.
Are down with these dirty shit. Like we know this. It's not like something that should be a surprise to motherfuckers. We know this. It's just like, I mean, until it comes out, until motherfuckers see it, until you got hard evidence, until you can put this motherfucker away. If you know it to be true and you got something on this person, then say some shit. Otherwise, you just as capable or crooked as that motherfucker. So I mean, it's the same thing for the industry. Half of these motherfuckers knew what these motherfuckers was doing, but ain't nobody saying nothing.
I would say more than half. I would say about 80% of these motherfuckers knew what was up.
Yeah, but ain't nobody saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, because everybody's been at these parties, and everybody don't nobody want to be the one to out and be put out the network and all that shit.
But not just put out the network. Brandon had touched on it before. You got family at risk. These people will touch your family.
Yeah, I get it. You know what I mean?
Jennifer, you think it's an accident that Jennifer Hudson left her house like 4 to 6 minutes before the boys showed up and killed everybody?
Oh no, Rob. I'll give you one better. And I'll give you one better, Rob. And this was just a couple weeks ago. Mariah Carey's mother and sister died at the same time.
Ding dong.
Really?
Jay-Z sacrificed one of his cousins. Kanye West was a sacrifice. You think it's an accident he was in that car accident?
I always heard it was his mother who was the sacrifice on that.
And his mama was the sacrifice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I gotta echo Sean's sentiment as far as I just can't wait until the videos drop, because eventually them videos is gonna leak on the internet.
You know they coming out.
Man, no, hey, hold on. And thanks for touching on that. Because if them videos ever come out, these people are going to shut down the internet. That's what everybody's waiting on.
No,
that's
but
when EBS gonna go off.
Rob is literally talking about the internet being shut down.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, Rob is talking about literally us going back to the mid-90s with no internet.
Well, we know how to handle it without the internet.
Yeah, we know how to handle it.
No, because then what's gonna happen? Starlink and the QFS is gonna kick in.
That's all right. I still got a VCR, nigga.
Don't worry.
I got some DVDs in my trunk.
There you go.
The EBS gonna go off. Don't worry.
What does the EBS stand for?
Emergency broadcast.
Emergency broadcast system.
Yeah, emergency broadcast system. It's basically it's gonna be a military operation. You'll see it.
Like I said, I got a VCR and a DVD player. I'm good.
We all gonna see it because, mind you, we have like 35 days, 38 days to the election.
I still got some yellow porno tapes in here.
And on the wait a minute, what's the day? Got to get it right. On the 1st,
which is on Tuesday
the 1st, will be a new fiscal year, a financial year for the United States. But something else interesting is going to happen. There's going to be a changeover in how the world values its finances. So we're going from LIBOR contracts to SOFR contracts. So basically,
what does that mean again? You got to explain that to me again.
You can Google it. LIBOR contracts, they're based, just the long and short of it, they're not based on anything. It's baseless money, like what we have right now. we're going to so far contracts with the money, so it's going to be asset backed. All hell is about to break loose. That's why the Fed cut interest rates. And there's going to be a port strike on the East Coast on the 1st.
Boy, you listen to these Diddy allegations, you realize that the world is a messed up place. You listen to Robert Chandler talk for 5 minutes, you think the world is a scary place.
That's what my anxiety and depression can't handle. So you got 5 minutes.
Hey, let's lighten things up a bit. I want y'all to hear this. Now, this is Rob freestyling, y'all.
Doors locked
and your pistols to stay cocked. Keep your windows and doors locked and your pistols to stay cocked. I know you're fearing for your safety, so do it and stay smart. I use the tool to gain your influence, so if you're not part of the plan, you'll get used to it. Leave you swimming in blood, drowning when you in your own intestines. Mess around with me, and you won't even be found missing. Drag you behind 1,000 horses. Light you up in the pile of feces. I'm on some shit that you don't even want to see.
Bars.
You through?
Still rough around the edges.
I said rap for a female, and you rapped about intestines and putting people in feces. Who you signing with Diddy, bro?
I'm not signing with no damn Diddy. Keep your windows and doors locked and your pistols to stay cocked. Keep your windows and doors locked and your pistols to stay cocked. I know you're fearing for your safety, so do it and stay smart. I use the tool to gain your influence, so if you're not part of the plan, you'll get used to it. Leave you swimming in blood, drowning when you're in your own intestines. Mess around with me, and you won't even be found missing. Drag you behind 1,000 horses. Light you up in the pile of feces. I'm on some shit that you don't even want to see.
You don't want to see that shit. That's what he said. You know, just shit you don't want to see.
You rapped about intestines and putting people in feces.
Hey, bro, he was supposed to be rapping for Alicia, bro.
Oh yeah.
I said Alicia's on here. Go ahead, rap for her, and that's what he spit.
Damn, Alicia, what you do to her? He gonna put your ass in feces. That nigga Rob was not playing, bro.
I ain't trying to face that woman for real.
Yeah, all right. Well, you lost that chance with that freestyle, bro. I'm gonna tell you that.
He ain't finna label my ass no weirdo and shit. Hell
No. She can still label you that. You were talking about intestines and feces, my nigga. Intestines.
I ain't got no time to be accused of shit.
Oh, nobody's gonna accuse you of nothing. I promise you that. Except for being you, my nigga. You are one of one.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's why we love you, bro. I mean, real shit. It's funny, bro, because I could tell you some conversations that I've had over the last 24 hours since Friday's show, where Rob, you would be pounding your chest right now because niggas that I've talked to is like, what if that nigga's right? People would be like, what if that nigga's right? You know, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. We'll pick that up.
I'm not gonna pound my chest.
Well, just don't freestyle. Come on, MC Stutterbox.
The unfortunate part is I am right, so it's not about being right. For me, it's about waking people up and changing how people perceive things.
Well, you know what you won't write about, nigga? You won't write about your Steelers winning today, nigga, because they took that L.
They did.
They took that loss to Flacco. Even though I think Justin Fields looked better in defeat than he did in victory. That's crazy. How y'all put up the most points y'all had all season in a loss?
In a loss.
How it goes. But anyway, we about to get out of here, okay? I'd like to thank you guys for rocking with us on Sports Plus Life post-game show. Come holla at your boy on Tuesday when it's Sports Plus Life episode 30, whatever the fuck. We will review over Monday Night Football. We will make our predictions for next week. Guess what? Denver Broncos win, biatch. But for Sean, for Rob, it's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. We out this bitch. Peace. Stay safe.
Peace.
Y'all.